Welcome back. Today we're doing a deep dive into an online retailer called Treethird.com. You flagged this one for us.
That's right. It's a really interesting setup. They sell things like, patriotic hats, LED American flags, religious gifts.
Stuff with strong emotional ties.
Exactly. And they pair it with these huge flashing discounts. They make some big claims to PayPal certified, 100% satisfaction, easy returns.
Okay.
So our goal today is to sort of unpack that. Is it a legitimate store, or is it more like one of those risky drop shipping sites built to, well, grab your money quickly?
Right. Let's start with that storefront then.
Yeah.
It's definitely eye-catching. Non-stop urgency, it feels like.
Oh, yeah. Constant last-day clearance deals, unbelievably low prices.
I saw things like 49% off, buy two, get free shipping. It does pull you in, especially with, say, patriotic items. You don't instantly question a half-price flag.
That's the power of it. The emotional appeal sort of distracts you. And the key thing we found, well, those last-day deals.
They're not really the last day.
Never. They just keep running. It's a classic way to pressure you into buying now before you think too much or compare prices.
Ah, okay. And speaking of comparing prices, that's where things get shaky.
Very shaky. Treethird is all about American pride, Christian values, and its branding, right?
Hmm.
But the products themselves look really generic, like identical to stuff you find on massive wholesale sites. Think AliExpress.
Oh, really? So much cheaper there.
Way cheaper, often just a few dollars for something they're selling for maybe 20 or 30.
So it's likely drop shipping then?
It fits the model perfectly.
Yeah.
You pay Treethird the inflated price, they turn around, order the cheap version from, say, China, and have it shipped straight to you.
They never even handle the product.
Exactly. You're paying a huge markup just for them acting as a middleman, and you often wait weeks for shipping from who knows where.
Okay, but what about that PayPal certification they claim? Doesn't that offer some protection or legitimacy?
That's a good question, and it brings us to transparency, or rather the lack of it.
Yeah.
If you look for details about the company, their About Us page is, well, it's fluff. Lots of talk about passion, zero actual information, no history, no physical address, no names, nothing concrete.
Just vague promises. And is this an old company?
Not at all. That's another big red flag. We checked the domain registration. Treethird.com was only registered in March 2025.
Wow, so just a few months ago.
Yeah. Legit brands usually have some history, right? Customer reviews you can find somewhere other than their own site, maybe a social media presence. Treethird has none of that. It just appeared.
Okay, so brand new, no real company info.
Mm-hmm.
What about contacting them if there's a problem? You mentioned easy returns.
Well, easy seems like a stretch. Their contact info is basically just one email address.
Yeah.
service@treethird.com. That's it.
No phone number, no address.
No. And think about returns. They claim a 30-day money-back guarantee, but there's no clear process explained anywhere. How do you return something?
Especially if it came from overseas, maybe.
Exactly. Who pays for that expensive international shipping? Where do you even send it if there's no address? If your item is damaged or not what you expected, you're pretty much stuck.
So let's pull this all together. We've got a very new domain. These discounts that aren't real discounts.
Right. The endless sale.
Total lack of transparency about who they are or where they are.
Yep. Anonymous operators.
And a returns policy that sounds good, but seems, well, impossible to actually use.
It really lines up with the profile of a high-risk website, potentially just a scam front. You should be very, very careful.
Okay, so the main takeaway for you listening is, if you do decide to buy from a site like this, with all the high-pressure tactics,
please use a payment method with strong buyer protection. Use PayPal, use a credit card, not a debit card.
because they can help you dispute the charge if things go wrong.
Precisely. They act as a buffer. It's basically your only real safety net when you can't even find an address for the seller. Don't ever use a wire transfer or debit card with these unknown merchants.
That makes sense. It's a vital protection strategy. And it makes you think, doesn't it? How often are these strong emotional appeals, patriotism, faith, maybe even environmental causes, used specifically to get us to lower our guard online?
It's designed to bypass your critical thinking, get you to click buy before you've really checked them out.
Something to definitely keep in mind next time you see one of those too good to be true deals online, especially if it's wrapped in a flag or a prayer.